Hello, Namaste, and welcome to our channel, I Say Kids. Before we go ahead, may I request you to please subscribe to the channel if you haven't already. Today, we are going to talk about some of the strangest places in India. India is known for many different aspects. Its culture, food, natural landscapes, massive population, classical dances, languages, Bollywood, the birthplace of yoga, spirituality, natural beauty, the warm nature of people, and so much more. It is not just a country, it's an experience. An experience that you will not find anywhere else in the world. Sometimes it's charming, sometimes it's chaotic. Sometimes it is peaceful, bustling, tolerant, welcoming, open, friendly, and proud, all at the same time. I must say it's a potpourri of sugar, spice, and everything nice. The world is a strange and wonderful place. Let's get to know some of the strangest places in India. Meghalaya's Living Root Bridge. In the depths of the northeastern India is one of the wettest places on earth, Meghalaya. There, the bridges aren't built, they're grown. You heard me right. Let's get to know more about Meghalaya's Living Root Bridge. On the slopes of southern Khasi and Jantia Hills, a species of Indian rubber tree with an incredibly strong root system thrives and flourishes. The Ficus elastica produces a series of secondary roots from high up its trunk. The War Khasis and War Jaintias, two closely related tribes in Meghalaya, long ago noticed this tree and saw in its powerful roots an opportunity to easily cross the area's many rivers. This was a permanent solution as the bamboo bridges could not withstand the heavy rainfall in the region. Now, whenever and wherever the need arises, they simply grow their bridges. Unlike man-made bridges, these living root bridges of Cherrapunji can survive for up to 500 years and support as many as 50 people at a time. It can take anywhere from 10 to 15 years to grow these bridges, and with each passing year, they get stronger. Among the many living root bridges is the Amchiang double-decker bridge that speaks to the sophistication and engineering of the indigenous people of the region. These are two bridges made from using the root of the same tree, stacked on top of each other. The best way to get to the bridge is a trek from Cherrapunji. It's a day-long trek that may take up to 9 hours to complete and involves a lot of walking up and down steep pathways. The living root bridges have been classified as UNESCO World Heritage Site. There are many living root bridges scattered around Meghalaya, but only 11 are functional. Next is the Lucknow's Bara Imambara, a gravity-defying palace. Lucknow, the city of Nawabs, has many tourist attractions. However, it is famous for gravity-defying palace called Bara Imambara or the Big Shrine. The architectural brilliance of Bara Imambara is a living example of the best gravity-defying structures, not only in India, but the entire world. Built by the 4th Nawab, Barak Imambara Asafuddin Daulah, this majestic structure brings together Arabic and European architectural excellence. built in the year 1784 and has a mosque and a stepwell inside. The central arched hall is around 50 meters in length and is almost 3 stories high, but without any beam or pillar supporting it, thereby defying the very concept of gravity. The central arched hall is around 50 meters in length, as we discussed. This largest vaulted chamber in the world stands on archways and no pivotal support, which indeed defies the logic of gravity that pulls everything towards the center of the earth. Another whimsical discovery that makes Bara Imambara the architectural wonder is to closely view the dexterity in building its interior galleries. The absence of woodwork, metal beams, or support wires in the entire structure of Bara Imambara marks it as the largest unbacked up structure in the world. It is believed that there are around 1,024 ways to reach the terrace, but only 1 or 2 ways to come back. As per legends, the palace was built by more than 20,000 workers. And myth has it that ordinary laborers used to work during the day at the construction site, whereas courtiers and architects worked on building this site during night time, so that their method and appearances were not identified by anyone. The main hall of the building was built intricately with interlocking brickwork, popularly known as Bhul Bhulaiya, the dense maze. This part has more than 1,000 narrow staircase passages, which were particularly built to prevent any intruders. One should visit this part of the maze with a tour guide. Reportedly, there are many blocked tunnels inside the palace, which, interestingly, lead to some major cities such as Allahabad, Delhi, and Faizabad. However, these tunnels were blocked over the period of time as many visitors went missing while exploring the tunnels. It is the largest unsupported construction in the world which was constructed without using any wood or metal. Isn't it strange? The next is the Magnetic Hill, Ladakh. Magnetic Hill of Ladakh is 7.5 km southeast of Nimmu and 26.5 km west of Leh on Srinagar-Ladakh road. A gravity hill, also known as a magnetic hill, mystery spot, gravity road, or anti-gravity hill, is a place where the layout of the surrounding land produces an optical illusion, making a slight downhill slope appear to be an uphill slope. Thus, a car left out of gear will appear to be rolling uphill against gravity. There are hundreds of recognized gravity hills around the world. The slope of gravity hills is an optical illusion, although sites are often accompanied by claims that magnetic or supernatural forces are at work. The most important factor contributing to the illusion is a completely or mostly obstructed horizon. Without a horizon, it becomes difficult to judge the slope of a surface, as a reliable reference is missing. Objects which one would normally assume to be more or less perpendicular to the ground, such as trees, may actually be leaning, offsetting the visual reference. Next is the Hanging Pillars, the Lipakshi temple in Andhra Pradesh. The beautiful 16th century Veer Bhadra temple, also known as the Lipakshi temple, is located in a small historical village of Lipakshi in the Anantapur district of Andhra Pradesh, India. Veer Bhadra temple was built by brothers Virana and Virupana, who were governors under the Vijayanagar Empire during the reign of King Achyutarya. The temple features many exquisite sculptures of goddesses, dancers, and musicians. There are hundreds of paintings all over the walls, columns, and ceiling depicting stories from the epics of Mahabharata, Ramayana, and the Puranas. This includes a 24 feet by 14 feet fresco of Veer, the fiery god created by Shiva, on the ceiling, which is the largest fresco of any single figure in India. Among the 70 stone pillars, there is one that hangs from the ceiling. The base of the pillar barely touches the ground and is possible to pass objects such as a thin sheet of paper, or a piece of cloth from one side to the other. It is said that the pillar is a bit dislodged from its original position when a British engineer tried to move it in an unsuccessful attempt to uncover the secret of its support. Legend has it that the bird Jatayu, wounded by the king of Lanka, Ravana, fell here after a futile battle against the king who was carrying away Sita, the wife of Ram, the king of Ayodhya. When Ram reached the spot, he saw the bird and compassionately talked to him, Lipakshi, meaning arise bird in Telugu. Next is Twinstown, Kodindhi, Kerala. Kerala is a state on India's tropical Malabar coast and is known for its palm-lined beaches, backwaters, a network of canals. Inland are the Western Ghats, mountains whose slopes support tea, coffee and spice plantations as well as wildlife. One more strange yet true reason that makes this place different from others is its Twinstown, that is, Kodidhi Village. This village has the largest number of twins in the country. According to the estimates, there are at least 400 pairs of twins in the village that has a population of 2,000 families. While the national average of twin births is not more than 9 in 1,000 births, in Kodindhi the number is as high as 45 in 1,000 births. Professor E. Pritham of Kufos points out that though there are multiple speculations about why this could occur, nothing has been proved scientifically. While many say that it is genetic, there are also speculations that a particular element in the air or water in the village could be the cause of this phenomenon. A survey conducted by school students made people realize the high number of twin population in the city. In October 2016, a joint team of researchers from various institutions like CSIR, Center for Cellular and Molecular Biology, Hyderabad, Kerala University of Fisheries and Ocean Studies, and University of London in Germany visited the village to find the answers to this phenomenon. The researchers collected saliva and hair samples from the twins to study their DNA. The study is simultaneously being conducted in Kodidhi, Hanglok commune in Hang Hip from South Vietnam, Igbora in Nigeria, and Candido Gondai in Brazil, where the number of twin births is high. What is even more surprising is that women from Kodidhi married off to faraway places are also known to give birth to twins. What do you think the reason could be? Let us know in the comment section below. Thank you for watching. I Say Kids. Have a wonderful day. Watch these videos too. And would you be kind enough to like, share and subscribe the video please? Goodbye. Take care. Have a good day.